What if I told you that one simple habit is quietly sapping your energy, killing your confidence and keeping you stuck? You feel exhausted, unmotivated, and trapped in a cycle that seems impossible to escape. But what if the secret to unshakable self-control and true masculinity has been hiding in plain sight all along? Stay with me, because after this you'll never see this habit the same way again. Masturbation, a topic few talk about but nearly everyone encounters. Some claim it's normal, harmless, and even healthy. But have you ever questioned it? What if I told you this harmless habit is doing more damage than you realize? The ancient Stoics, some of the greatest minds in history, understood something that modern society ignores. They knew the power of discipline, the cost of seeking pleasure, and the true path to self-mastery. Today, I'll reveal their wisdom so you can break free, reclaim your power, and transform your life. Be honest, you felt it. The guilt, the lack of motivation, the emptiness that follows indulgence. Something inside you slips away, but why? Science shows that each time you engage in this habit, your brain releases a massive surge of dopamine, the pleasure chemical. It feels good, right? Wrong. The more you indulge, the more your brain craves quick and easy pleasure. Like any addiction, the side effects begin to show. You feel drained and weak. Your motivation disappears. Your drive to achieve real goals fades because your brain already got its reward without any real effort. The Stoics understood this problem long before science confirmed it. They warned against overindulgence and the dangers of being ruled by base desires. But what exactly did they say? And how can you use their wisdom to break free? Seneca, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once wrote, "No man is free who is a slave to his body. Every time you give in to this habit, you reinforce weakness. You tell yourself, 'I need this,' when in reality it is controlling you." Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor, believed in mastering desires, not being ruled by them. He knew that a man who cannot control himself will never be truly free. The more you seek pleasure, the more you become its prisoner. The more you chase instant gratification, the further you move from true fulfillment. Throughout history, the greatest men, warriors, emperors, visionaries had one thing in common: they controlled their desires. They refused to let urges dictate their actions. Because of this, they achieved greatness while the rest remained enslaved by their impulses. The solution: how to break free and reclaim your power. So, how do you escape this trap? How do you take back control from a habit that's been holding you back? The answer lies in three Stoic principles: self-discipline, purpose, and transmutation. 1. Self-discipline, the key to freedom. Epictetus said, "No man is truly free who is not master of himself." Freedom begins with self-discipline. The moment you decide to stop being a slave to your desires, you start reclaiming your power. But self-discipline isn't about mere denial. It's about choosing what truly matters over what is easy. Each time you resist the urge, you train your mind to be stronger. You build mental toughness. Over time, your impulses lose their grip on you. Find your purpose. Replace the habit with something greater. The Stoics believed that a life without purpose is a life wasted. Many men struggle with this habit because they lack something meaningful to channel their energy into. Think about it. If your mind is fully occupied with building a business, mastering a skill, or pursuing greatness, do you really have time for pointless indulgence? The key is to replace the habit with something that provides real fulfillment. Transmutation, redirecting your energy. Ancient warriors, artists, and philosophers understood a powerful secret. Sexual energy is the most potent force in a man's body. When wasted, so is his potential. But when redirected and channeled into something productive, it becomes an unstoppable source of drive. Nikola Tesla, one of history's greatest minds, stayed celibate his entire life. He knew that by redirecting his energy, he could achieve greatness. This is exactly what the Stoics preached. Instead of wasting your energy on fleeting pleasure, use it to fuel your ambition, creativity, and discipline. The climax: what happens when you quit? Imagine waking up every day with unshakable confidence. No guilt, no weakness, just pure, unstoppable energy. Imagine feeling more motivated, more focused, and more in control of your life than ever before. That's what happens when you break free. Your testosterone levels rise, your mental clarity sharpens, your drive to achieve skyrockets. Most importantly, you regain control over your mind. This is what the Stoics meant by true freedom. It's not just about quitting a habit, it's about becoming the man you were meant to be. The final challenge, will you take control? Now the real question, will you stay trapped in this cycle or will you take control? Will you continue letting an empty habit steal your potential or will you rise above it? The choice is yours. But remember this, no great man in history was ruled by his desires. The ones who changed the world were those who mastered themselves first. If you're ready to break free, reclaim your power and start living like a true Stoic, commit to the journey now. Your transformation begins today.